100 people. That's what my network marketing compensation plan required to put close to $1,000 in residual income. And honestly, as a busy parent, I knew I would never get there. And then the Home Business Academy showed me how 80% commissions changed the entire math to just 8 people. And I had to sit down. So let me just say that again so that it lands. 500 people versus 8 people. Same exact $1,000 a month. That difference is not a small detail. That difference is literally everything when you're a parent trying to build something in the margins of your day. I'm going to break down exactly why the math works this way and what it means for you. If you have been grinding in a model that was never designed for someone with your schedule. But first, you need to understand what's actually happening inside of most compensation plans. Because once you see it, you can't unsee it. So I've tried network marketing and they always preach residual income. Build your team, build your dream. You've heard it. I've heard it. We have all heard it. But here's what nobody talks about. Math is math. And network marketing compensation plans are not designed for the busy parent. So think about it. Every time a product gets sold in most of these companies, the commission gets split across hundreds of positions. Your upline gets a cut, their upline gets a cut, the company takes their slice, and by the time that money trickles down to you, pennies. Literal pennies per sale. So what does that mean? It means you need thousands of people in your organization just to scrape together a small baby residual income. Thousands. Now, picture yourself. You just got home from work. Kids need dinner. Homework needs doing. You've got maybe an hour, maybe 90 minutes after bedtime before you collapse. And in that window, you're supposed to build a team of 500 people who also build teams, who also stay active, who also don't quit. Freaking come on. And here's the part that really stings. Even if you do the work, even if you show up every single night for 2 or 3 years, you're still depending on complete strangers to duplicate for your income. You're hoping that your downline shows up. You're begging people to stay consistent, and most of them won't because they're in the exact same time crunch that you are. And that's not a business model. That is a prayer. And listen, I'm not saying any of this to trash anyone's journey. I'm saying it because I lived it. And the years that you spend grinding in a broken model are years you never get back with your kids, period. That time is gone. Your son's baseball game, your daughter's first recital, Tuesday night dinner where everyone's laughing about something stupid. Those moments do not wait for your comp plan to kick in. So the question becomes, is there a model that actually respects your time? And here's where the math changes everything. When a company pays you 80% commissions, instead of slivers, the entire equation flips. You don't need 500 people. You don't need 100. You need as few as 8 customers paying monthly to hit that same $1,000 in residual income. Let that settle for a moment. And no, not 8 people who recruit 8 people, who reach out and recruit more 8 people, another 8 people, right? Just 8 customers, real humans who see value in a product and stick around. That is it. And the reason that I went all in on the Home Business Academy model is because this is exactly how it works. You're not waiting for some massive organization to materialize. And every single person that you bring in moves the needle dramatically. 1 customer matters. 2 customers, and you can feel the momentum. By the time you're at 8, you're looking at a real residual check. That shows up whether you work that day or not. No massive team and no hoping that strangers duplicate. No begging your downline to show up to the next Wednesday night Zoom call. Just a small group of people in a product they actually use, and a commission structure that doesn't rob you blind before the money even reaches your pocket. And here's why this matters so much. For parents specifically, we get tiny windows of time, maybe 30 minutes before the house wakes up, or maybe it's an hour after the kids go to bed. Whatever your window is, it's small. And in that small window, you need every action you take to actually count. In most models, sharing with one person and getting them started adds a few pennies to a leaky bucket. It barely registers and you burn out. You lose motivation. And then you start wondering if this whole online business thing is even real. But when 80% of every dollar comes back to you, one person changes your week. Two people change your month. The math stops working against you and starts working for you. Suddenly, that 30-minute window before bed isn't pointless. It's powerful and it's enough. That's why this model is the only one that makes real sense for busy parents. Not because it's easy, because nothing worth building is easy, but because every ounce of effort that you put in actually shows up in your bank account, instead of getting diluted across 100 different positions that you'll never see. Listen, we don't have time to build huge teams and then hope people duplicate. We need a model where the math is actually on our side from day one, where a small number of customers creates real freedom, where you could actually look at your kids and know that the time you spent building wasn't wasted. And by the way, if you want to see exactly how 8 customers turns into $1,000 a month residual, there's a free breakdown waiting for you over at unlockresiduals.com. It walks you through the whole system, including the done for you sales process that handles all the selling. So you're not burning your evenings anymore on the phone. And the link is in the description below. But guys, I just want to end with this. I'm a busy parent. I don't have time to hope and pray that people duplicate. I'm here to help parents actually start to build a safety net. So if they ever lose their job, they have something. You know, this isn't about yachts and fancy cars. This is about providing for your family. And in this day and age, jobs just don't cut it anymore. As a matter of fact, you need multiple jobs to get through. And these jobs can fire you at any time. So this is all about you and protecting your family and growing something that actually matters. So make sure you check out the link in the description of this video and click it. Now, click disclaimer. This video